It is time for the conference championship here on EPSL. The Modern Day Monarchs making their first appearance in a conference championship game. 2 seasons after head coach Rob Riggle took over the program. They are here playing for a conference title in front of their home crowd. After DePaul upsets the number 1 seeded Folsom Bulldogs 21-15, it has been a playoff bracket full of upsets. Modern Day, no stranger to upsets themselves. The 6 seed at the start of these playoffs beating the 3 seed Cedar Creek Pirates, and the Buford Wolves all the way en route to this game right here with DePaul. John Wilson, the quarterback for the Spartans, and he has played spoiler for a lot of elite talent in the conference, beginning with the 2-seeded Ramona Rams, and following that up with probably the defending champions, probably the team that everybody had going all the way in the Folsom Bulldogs, at least surely to the conference championship game. The number 1 seed maybe turning out to be a curse for the Bulldogs. Their first game off the bye ends in a loss. But that leads us here, the Spartans visiting Santa Ana, and Modern Day getting ready to kick off to start off this conference championship game. I don't think this is the matchup that anyone expected when this playoff bracket was released. Certainly wasn't the one that I expected. Personally, I expected it to be Modern Day and Folsom. Folsom comes up 1 game shy, but this is going to be the man to watch right here. John Wilson, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's given some teams fits, and part of that AFC West division that has Ramona, Modern Day, and DePaul, 3 teams that made the playoffs here, 2 of them facing off in the conference championship. Wilson is going to throw on first down. It's quickly knocked away by the outside linebacker Owen Parks. Incomplete on 1st and 10. John Wilson, among the best quarterbacks statistically this year, and he's looking to really kind of put a statement. Maybe he's already made a statement win, but trying to continue the Cinderella story. And it's weird because usually there's one Cinderella team. In this bracket, you have the 2 lowest seeds. As we get some early movement there on 3rd down, we'll see who this is against. It goes against DePaul. They'll be moved back 5 yards. And I don't think it's very often that you can say you see a matchup of 2 Cinderella teams in the conference championship game, but that's the beautiful thing about this league. We had Clovis make a championship game last year. Wilson's going to extend this play to the left. He's going to scramble for it, picks it up, and then some. So on 3rd and 12, Wilson picks up 20. And that is what he can do. He can move. I think that's an underrated part of his game, is his ability to extend plays and scramble. Everybody covered downfield. And this, to see how he matches up with this Modern Day defense that has just been on fire lately, is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Roberson misses a tackle there, and this is going to be an early opportunity at points for DePaul as they cross into Modern Day territory. But this Modern Day defense, 6 interceptions through 2 playoff games. They've already bested their regular season total. I've mentioned that before, but every bit the reason that they are here today. Wilson under pressure. He does a nice job just getting rid of that one. It looked like some miscommunication on the route on the far sideline. 2 receivers in the same area. They follow that up with an I formation pass. Wilson to throw underneath. Possession caught for a gain of 3. So another 3rd down opportunity for the Modern Day defense to get off the field. And DePaul being swept by Modern Day in the regular season. They've seen some close matchups with John Wilson as he takes a shot at the end zone. It's incomplete. Knocked down. Looked like a beautiful throw, but Avery Curtis, the sophomore free safety, got his hands up there, and This defensive backfield for Mater Dei has been nothing short of spectacular this postseason. Regardless of how the Monarchs finish this year, what you've seen from Mater Dei defensively in the postseason has been miraculous. And a nice job there holding DePaul to 3. Every point in the playoffs is important. Cooper going to return this one just short of the 30-yard line. So the Mater Dei offense, they have been efficient of late, and they will need to continue that moving forward on this run. Sophomore quarterback, number 16 in red, Sean Bowe, doing what he can to send his team to the championship game. Trips right here on first down from their own 30. We'll see what they want to do, how they want to attack this DePaul team. The nice thing about having a division matchup in the conference championship game is that you're familiar with how DePaul plays. You know, this isn't a team that you have to watch film on for as much time as you can beforehand. You've played them twice already. You know how their offense and defense likes to function, and maybe that's preferred, honestly. As Williams has some room there, he only picks up 2, so back-to-back runs to start the drive for the Monarchs. Results in a 3rd and 7. Bunch right, somewhat condensed from their own 31. Go to throw, extends, he's under pressure, and he actually does get sacked. Loses a bundle of yards there on 3rd and 7. Matt Wilson in the backfield. So Mater Dei going to punt after giving up 3 on the opening drive from DePaul. DePaul starts this game off looking as strong as they have the past 2 weeks. I think DePaul and Mater Dei, to some extent, both teams that were somewhat disregarded. You know, you talk about the way that DePaul and Mater Dei finished the year. There was absolutely no expectation that they would be a game away from a championship berth as John Wilson takes the field once more. Mater Dei losing 4 of their last 5 or 3 of their last 4, something to that effect, and DePaul being the only game that Mater Dei won down that stretch. They finished just above 500. There's Avery Curtis coming up to make a tackle there after a gain of 1. So in a lot of ways, just not the matchup that people were expecting. Wilson finds his man and gets a first down, just shy of midfield. But this is the matchup we have for you today, and right now DePaul looks to be on the better end of it here in the first quarter. John Wilson looking to throw, under pressure. Pierce trying to track him down. Roberson and Warbles are both there, but he ends up picking up 8, and this is something you've got to watch if you're the Mater Dei defense. He has to garner the attention of a quarterback spy, especially on those throwing downs. Play action for Wilson. He throws it short. Nice conversion there for DePaul. First down, and once again into Mater Dei territory. 2-by-2 single back formation for the Spartans on the 37-yard line. They will hand it off. Sparks, and Wilson comes up to make it. I'm sorry, Williams, not Wilson. Williams comes up to make a tackle after a short gain. 2nd and 8 from the shotgun. And that underneath, that drag route has been there, and Wilson takes advantage of it there. Another first down. 2 players just a step behind there. They've got to take away that drag route. I think the Spartans know that in their first 2 matchups with Mater Dei, they went to those short routes often, and it was there for the most part. Nice job by Sparks to come up and limit that gain. These short underneath throws, that's what Mater Dei is going to have to be careful of here down the stretch. Little RPO, and that works for another first down. So DePaul moving the ball somewhat easily here in the first quarter. Kind of gives you pause if you're the Mater Dei defense. There's a touchdown actually right up the middle, and it looked like the Mater Dei defense was just not playing the run whatsoever. So already a 2-score lead. for DePaul. They're going to take a 10-0 lead here in the first quarter. Quickly out in front. It has amazed me, DePaul's ability to play as the underdog in a hostile environment and just play their brand of football, man. Short throws. Going back to the run when the defense least expects it, and you saw it pay off there. So 10-0. DePaul out in front, and one of these teams' Cinderella story is going to continue today. Mater Dei's got to score some points. Quickly in trouble here at home. -8 total yards in the first quarter so far. And you got to find some kind of rhythm here. It's another sack. This does not bode well for the Monarchs. So now 2nd and forever, and Shambo had no time to throw there. Pressure coming from DePaul once more, downfield, incomplete. DeVincent drops that one, and now it's 3rd and even longer. Third and forever. Downfield, intercepted. Oh no, this is not the way you want to start out here. Ty Yates comes up with the interception. And DePaul, it's all DePaul here in the first half. Somewhat shocking the way that they've taken over this game, and that throw looked to be for Cooper. When you had open receivers in Kissling and DeVincent, I don't understand that decision there from the quarterback, but not good news if you're a Mater Dei fan. The Spartans start in Mater Dei territory at the 36 there. They're going to give it to Tanking up the middle. Picks up 1, and this is about as bad a start as you could envision if you're a fan of Mater Dei football. Wilson to throw. It's a screen. He does get rid of it, and it's set up perfectly. Down to the 14. Just a flawless first half so far. Flawless first quarter from DePaul. We have not seen a lot of resistance defensively, and you know, on offense, you got a couple sacks and an interception in the first quarter. So pretty much as good as DePaul could have started this one out. That'll bring us to the end of the first. DePaul up 10-0. Beginning of the second quarter is deep in Mater Dei territory as well. DePaul looking to add to this lead from the 14-yard line. Play action from Wilson. He's going to pull it down, and he is in big trouble. It's Pierce, the defensive tackle, who comes up with a sack, and that's Mater Dei's best play defensively to this point in the game. Loss of 6. Backs him up to the 20-yard line. You got to think if they can hold him to a field goal here, that's a huge win for the Mater Dei defense. Handoff to Tanking, and Tanking goes backwards, breaks a couple tackles, but Curtis comes in there to clean things up. And 3rd and long now for the Spartans. If you can keep this to a 2-score game, you feel somewhat good about it. I wouldn't say you're feeling very encouraged from the Mater Dei sideline here. John Wilson pulls it down again, and this time there is support. That has been the DePaul lifeline there, as John Wilson scrambling on 3rd down. Thankfully, there were defenders in the area. It appears they will limit DePaul to a field goal. So with each passing drive, it becomes more and more important for Mater Dei to go score points, something that they have looked absolutely allergic to doing in the first quarter. First drive's a 3-and-out. Second drive was going to be a 3-and-out. Actually ended on an interception. But for all intents and purposes, looked like a 3-and-out after back-to-back sacks on back-to-back drives. So a lot to clean up here for the Monarch offense. They're going to get another chance down 13 at home. Negative 15 total yards somehow in this young conference championship game. Here's the handoff to Williams, and he goes down on first contact after a gain of 5, but still a positive play there on first down. You've got to find some rhythm offensively. Gain of 5 takes them up to the 30. DeVincent return motion. Shambo going to look that way and overthrows him. Shambo has not looked good at all to start this game. Struggling to find open receivers, struggling to build any momentum offensively, and there's someone out there. There's a couple guys out there as DeVincent comes up with that grab. Mater Dei's first down of the game comes at last. And I don't know what happened there. It looked like DeVincent and Williams were running the same route. Regardless, it ends up as a first down, possibly designed, although I do doubt it. Now just short of midfield. Here's another give to Williams. He's got some room. And boy, if he can just break that first contact tackle. It is a first down, so a great run from Williams there on first down. And I like that they're still trying to get him the football. You've got to be balanced, especially here in the elements. The rain coming down in California right now, and that's got to affect the play calling somewhat. Over the middle, this one complete to Kissling. And for the first time today, the Mater Dei offense is moving the football. The wide receiver 1 for the Monarchs doing what he does best there, moving the chains down to the 22-yard line. Just short of the red zone now for Mater Dei, and we already talked about how important a touchdown is here. Sean Bowe to throw on first down, gets rid of that one, and that's one you'd like to see him pull down and run for yardage, especially if there's open room. But I think with the struggles that they have had offensively here in the first half, that's got to play into the decision-making of the young quarterback as well. Hit as he's thrown again there. If they can just hold up in pass protection, this offense can do great things, but the pass protection has not been there in the first half, something they're going to have to adjust moving forward in this game. Now another third down. Unfortunate animation there, and Sean Bowe looking for Kissling. For some reason, Kissling has to turn around to make that catch, and obviously that kills the yards after catch opportunity there. So the field goal team is on for Mater Dei, and at least they make this a 10-point game. Points are points, especially in the playoffs, but Mater Dei has got to get out of their own way here if they're going to have a shot at a championship berth. DePaul up 10. And the Mater Dei defense needs a stop here. They need a stop that doesn't result in DePaul points. DePaul's had 3 drives. They've scored 3 times. 1 touchdown, 2 field goals. And that is the story of the game so far. Mater Dei defense non-existent to this point. There's a good effort from Shutter Island. Incomplete pass. Forced pass breakup on first down. This defense needs to get a stop here. Give the ball back to your offense. Let them get the score a little bit closer before half. And Sparks and You Suck combining in run support there. 3rd and 7. Great opportunity to get off the field. We'll see if the Mater Dei defense can do it. Wilson to throw. He's got time. Downfield, just overshoots his man. 4th and 7. The punt team coming on for the Spartans. Mater Dei's got a chance to get right back in this game. 10 points is not a lot in this league, and you've got a great opportunity, especially before half. You do get the ball at half. Mater Dei always opting to kick off if they can. Kissling returns this punt, breaks a tackle or 2, and good effort from Kissling. Trying to help out in other ways if they can't get the ball out because of defensive pressure. Help out in punt return. Do your part. Down 10 here. Mater Dei points on this drive are crucial points. You can't miss an opportunity to score, especially going down early. Play action over the middle. This one caught by Kissling. Strong hands in traffic, and that takes up That takes the Monarchs up to midfield. Crucial catch there. It looked like Cooper was on his own in the flat with room to run, but that shows you the connection that Bo and Kissling have built up throughout this season, and nice first down there to start the drive. Another weapon you want to get involved there is Shane DeVincent. He's going to return back across the field. Sean Bo sprints out right, or sprints left, throws back right. Regardless, it ends as an interception, and I just don't understand what is going on in the mind of that sophomore quarterback to make that throw. I don't even think Cooper was looking for the football. Cooper was turned around, and boy, oh boy. Just seems like things are going DePaul's way here. It's hard to escape that feeling that it is not meant to be. 2 turnovers in the first half for Mater Dei. You are not going to win playoff games. You continue to turn the ball over. Here's Wilson to throw. One of DePaul's favorite routes of all time, the hitch route. Hitch routes and drag routes, DePaul's money-making offensive concepts. It's not super high IQ, but it does work. 2nd and 5. Little pump fake from Wilson. And it looked like his receiver was not looking for the ball, so 3rd and 5. 2 first half interceptions from Sean Bo, and this team is in a monumental hole here early. Wilson, screen play, he gets rid of it. It's up to Williams. Williams can't make the tackle. Another first down for DePaul on another screen. DePaul not pushing the ball downfield at all. But what they are doing is working. They're relying on the defense as well. Wilson to throw once more, and Parks makes the tackle after the hitch route is complete for 5. High formation now, 2.5 minutes. Unbelievable the way this game has gone. Play action for Wilson. He gets rid of it, and I actually think this is going to be a flag against Mater Dei. Nothing going their way here. This is going to be roughing the passer. Oh, I apologize. I stand corrected. Ineligible man downfield. We'll see if Mater Dei elects to take that penalty. I thought Warbles hit the quarterback late. They do take the penalty. That makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Another drive down here in Mater Dei territory so far. And a drag route is complete for another 20 yards. I find it very hard to believe that these routes are working for the yardage that they are, but that's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning, and boy, oh boy, Mater Dei is in trouble here. Down 10. DePaul in the red zone, threatening once more. And the Monarch offense has looked awful in the first half. 2 turnovers. Wilson to throw on first down from the 17. That one's incomplete. Bunch right, and the Mater Dei defense been somewhat pushed around here in this first half for all the good that they have done this postseason. Maybe John Wilson and the Spartans have figured out how to beat them. They are great in coverage downfield, and it seems like DePaul has not wanted to test that today, really just sticking to the underneath safe stuff. Wilson's got a 3rd and 10 here. Plenty of people open. He decides not to throw it, pulls it down to run. There's no one there. How is there no one there on 3rd down again? That is the 3rd first down he's picked up with his legs. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. And that has been the Achilles heel of this Mater Dei defense to this point. Tanking is stopped up. No chance they give him a touchdown there. I cannot believe what I just saw. In what world is that a touchdown? Thank God. I'm okay with giving up a touchdown. I think if your defense concedes a touchdown, then it's got to, you got to just say, all right, hats off to the other team. Now we got to go score. But that was not even close to the goal line. Thank the Lord that's overturned. DePaul takes a timeout for an unknown reason. Still, things looking pretty good for DePaul here, up 13-3. Boy, oh boy. Not at all how I saw this game going. They give it to Tanking once again, and he is met at the line of scrimmage by the freshman linebacker, Dalen Sparks, and defensive tackle Zaza Dean. Now 30 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. We'll see if they hand it off again. They do. Tanking walks in. And DePaul going to take a 20-3 lead. Things are getting out of hand here in Santa Ana. The lowest seeded playoff team taking a 20-3 lead on Mater Dei. And certainly the interceptions are a big part of why the score is the way it is. Plenty of football game left, but down 17. Points have come at a premium for the Monarchs. And yeah, there isn't much that you can say for the offense. It's stop running away from the route that you're trying to throw to and then trying to throw back across your body. It's a pretty simple formula. That and protect the quarterback. As I say that, Sean Bowe gets sacked. Protect the quarterback. It is not that hard, especially, thank God it's halftime. I think Mater Dei just wanted to get out of that half. You get back to the locker room and draw up some plays that are going to let you score on this drive coming out of half here. I think if Mater Dei doesn't score on this drive coming out of the half, then there are some really, really big problems. Every drive is another opportunity. Hope springs eternal for Mater Dei. As you look at the lowlights here from Sean Bowe in the first half, a couple of interceptions. Thank you to the replay crew for putting those on the board for everybody to see. We appreciate reliving those memories. 2x2 shotgun set here on first down. Every drive a new opportunity, and we'll see if Mater Dei can go score a touchdown. They started off pretty well. There's a completion to DeVincent there, 7 yards on first down, and just trying to make this game a little bit more respectable here in the second half. DePaul comes out swinging. And here's a give to Williams. Pretty good blocking. He does pick up a first down there. So we'll see if Mater Dei can put something together on this drive. Another 2x2 shotgun set. It's going to be Cooper in motion. They're going to give it to him. And he gets laid out after a pickup of 5. I'd like to see him get to the edge and just keep running there. Regardless, they'll take the gain of 5. That's better than a loss. Play action here for Sean Bowe. He's going to go over the middle, and this one's intercepted for the 3rd time to the same defender. Oh, my goodness. In no world was that receiver open. And Ty Yates has 3 interceptions on the day. Balls that were thrown directly at him. Third and short here for the Spartans. Wide open receiver, complete on a first down, and it is just hard to escape the feeling that this game was never going to go Mater Dei's way here. 3 interceptions is not something you see in a game very often. Penalty flag on the field, and DePaul once more in Mater Dei territory. This one going to be a hold against DePaul. That'll back them up to the 42. They hand it off on 1st and 20. Picks up a yard, and just a really unfortunate circumstance that Mater Dei finds themselves in here. Tough to find the words for it. Wilson going to pull this one down. That has worked so well today. He's probably close to 100 yards rushing. Still no quarterback spy from Mater Dei. 3rd and 2 from the 23. And another first down for DePaul as they look to extend the lead here late in the 3rd quarter. It has been all DePaul all day long. It continues to be here. Play action for Wilson. Complete. Parks is there on the tackle for loss. I'd love to see a turnover here from the Mater Dei defense. They are in desperate need of one. 2nd and 11. Wilson pulls it down again and just walks into the end zone. I don't know if I've ever seen a more lopsided conference championship game, but DePaul takes a 27-3 lead on Mater Dei, and that is going to likely do it. We'll let this one play out. And you have to celebrate a successful season from Mater Dei, but ending in dramatic fashion at home here. It seems like home fields are cursed for everybody in the playoffs. Mater Dei getting blown out at this point by the Spartans. Some bizarre throws, certainly, from the sophomore quarterback today. Something that you couldn't make sense of if you tried. Williams has been good. They give it to him again. Back-to-back runs down 24. It feels like Mater Dei has almost just given up. sort of hold your breath every time that ball gets released. They have one third down conversion on the day. 3rd and short here for the Monarchs. This one complete to DeVincent. They pick it up. We need a little bit more of a sense of urgency from the modern day offense, but man, I know how much they would have liked to play in a championship, but I think you know they just get insanely unlucky in this game and really can't catch a break. There's a false start penalty against them there, and not much you can say about it at this point. Chonbo sacked once again. Loss of 20 because he ran straight backwards and didn't throw the ball away. For an offense that has been firing on all cylinders, it has looked like an absolute train wreck today. But sometimes there's nothing you can do but sit back and watch the train wreck unfold. Downfield shot on 3rd and 24. Forwick drops that one in the end zone. It looks like it was actually this number 11 beneficiary of 3 interceptions. And what is the point in punting? What is the point in punting right here? You're down 24. Unbelievable. And it's a shank as well. Oh my God. All right, we're going to let this one play out, but likely spelling the end to Mater Dei's season here. We will see you next year after the switch over to 26, but very proud of what this team has accomplished this season. But I do truly, truly believe that if you play this game over, it does not go like this. Maybe goes this way 1 in 100 times, but you know, this is a team that Mater Dei is taking care of twice this year. For them to come out and play like this is nothing short of a miracle. A miracle if you're a fan of DePaul here at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Absolute joke of a game offensively from Mater Dei. That is where we'll leave it here in the booth. We're going to let this one play out, but we will see you next year. The Monarchs season ends at home in somewhat unbelievable fashion.
take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down.